doing, baby?
Them bitches so good, man. Welcome to the live show on the internet of the Gospel TV. Yeah, it's been a minute. That's why I'm back up there. Today's episode, man, it's daily conversation on a good Sunday. I hope everybody had a good weekend. You did what you wanted to do, or you got a lot of things done that needed to be done. Yeah, I want to talk about crash dummies today. Crash dummies. Stay far away from a crash dummy. Do whatever you got to do to avoid being a crash dummy. If you hang with five crash dummies, you're gonna be the sixth crash dummy. That's as simple as that. You know what I mean? It seems to me, man, people taking the street shit way too far. People taking the street shit way too far, man. Live life and let live. That's my motto. Tap in, tap in. Let's get this discussion going. Tap in, tap in. What the lit read? What the lit read? It's over right here.
Don't let me know.
Yo, what's going on, man? How y'all doing this morning? What the lit read? Yeah, we still in Houston, man. Having this good breakfast. A nice bowl of fruit. You know how it goes, man. A nice bowl of fruit. We're gonna talk about crash dummies today, man. Whatever you do, avoid being a crash dummy. Avoid having crash dummies around you, man. A crash dummy will mess up your whole entire life, man. It only take a moment. What up? What up? It only take a moment, man. You gotta avoid these crash dummies. I'm talking about in all levels. I ain't talking about just street shit. Just you got everyday crash dummies, working crash dummies. You know what I mean? Regular citizens, law-abiding citizens that's crash dummies. You got to keep them away from me, man. I'm talking about they'll destroy a good atmosphere. You see what I'm saying? You got to do it. If you got a home girl, y'all like to go out, and she just like to get flipped and get drunk and do stuff that'll cause y'all to fall out or cause y'all to get in fights. For other females, you got to cut off, man. You got to cut it off. You got to know how to compartmentalize her time with y'all. You see what I'm saying? You ain't got to cut off like with as a friend, but you got to cut her ass off to the point where she can't go hang out with y'all, man, because every time she do, she calls a discrepancy. She calls drama. That's a crash dummy. You see what I'm saying? You got to get rid of that. Felt the same way, man. You can't have a hot head with you. You know what I mean? That's your dog. He been cool with you since y'all were grasshoppers, but he's a certified crash dummy. You get somewhere, he a live wire. You don't know if he's gonna start shooting up the place. You don't know if he's gonna uh start a fight with somebody or he gonna get records with the police. You see what I'm saying? You end up in jail or end up losing your life, man, behind a crash dummy. We got to avoid these crash dummies, man. I'm so serious because at the end of the day, anything take place, we responsible for our actions as adults. See what I'm saying? It's a point of time where you got to draw the line with certain stuff, man. It's a point of time where you got to draw the line, man. There's a lot of people up here losing their life and losing their freedom behind the moment. You go out there, have fun, you get drunk, now you end up in jail. You see what I'm saying? You end up in jail with a manslaughter charge because you driving drunk instead of taking an Uber home, and you done crash a car and end up seriously hurting somebody or unaliving somebody. You see what I'm saying? All behind the moment. That's being a crash dummy. You see what I'm saying? We got to take accountability for the things that we do. You see what I'm saying? Because we know all this exists. We do know all this exists. You see what I'm saying? By the end of the day, it's too late in the game. You don't work too hard to get where you at. You got goals you still got to accomplish, but you allow the crash dummy to wreck out and you was involved with it. I'm sorry to hear your dad left you when you was two. You feel what I'm saying? I'm sorry to hear that. This when you become a father, don't leave yours at when they two. That's the only thing I can tell you. You understand? But like I say, man, it's a lot of men, like, you know what I mean? I can't speak bad about why men leave women or why they leave their children or their family. You understand what I'm saying? Me, I couldn't do nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm not for to be a crash dummy. I'm not for to sit up here and deal with a woman and I don't really know nothing about her. You see what I'm saying? I might have to get a chance to grow. I ain't just gonna be trying to have sex with her and getting pregnant and I'm stuck with her. No. Man, I'm gonna ask around about her. I'm gonna sit up there and go on dates with her. We're gonna travel. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. You got to be battle tested, man. A lot of you men get with these women and put yourself in positions and she ain't never been battle tested. You don't know nothing about her. You see what I'm saying? As soon as you find out about her, now you want to skip town. That ain't real. You see what I'm saying? That's all our fault. If you pull a move like that as a man, it's your fault. See what I'm saying? Like I say, man, you got to be battle tested. You got to put somebody through something to let you know it's gonna be there or gonna be gone. Same thing with women. Women, same way. You can't get with these men and they ain't been battle tested. You see what I'm saying? You sit up there saying this man broke, he a low life, a deadbeat. You been through this. You been through this. You don't went to the club and seen that nigga with a Gucci belt on, a Louis belt on, or some designer shoes, and you thought he had the money. You see what I'm saying? He might have had the money that night, or you woke and then said next week the nigga broke. You see what I'm saying? You went off the wrong thing. See, you ain't going off for love. You going off what somebody could do for you. You know what I mean? That money be here one day and the money gone the next day. We need money for everything. This is a cash society, meaning money is spent for everything. So one day you're gonna be up, one day you're gonna be down. Especially if you're dealing with these street niggas. You see what I'm saying? If you're dealing with a street nigga, you already know what come with it. See what I'm saying? You already know what come with it. Lawyer fees, fed, state time, you see what I'm saying? Collect calls, all type of shit come with this. It just ain't the shopping spree. It just ain't the trips. It's a lot of shit that come with that. As a woman, do you want to deal with that? Do you really want to deal with that? Do you want to have a family by from a dude who are deep in the streets? You see what I'm saying? Like I say, it's all good when it first started, but then when you don't want to take that ride with them, you understand what I'm saying? Now y'all like this here, that there. No, man, you knew this before. Stop wasting everybody time, man. Stop wasting everybody time. I don't know what kind of culture that is. I don't know what culture that is. I'm just talking about anybody. The mob, the mob. When we talking about them Italians, the mob, they that's street shit. So I don't know what you talking about. That's black culture. That ain't black culture. If that's black culture, get off my line then. What the hell you doing on here if that's black culture? You see what I'm saying? That ain't just black culture, that's all culture. I'm talking about people in general. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't one sided. I'm talking about people in general. You see what I'm saying? Stop being crash dummies. That's what I'm talking about. Stop using people. If you ain't gonna build with somebody, stay away from them. If you ain't trying to build with them, you trying to take away from them. Oh, you gonna have to go get some more of them pants. You gonna have to hit Target, Walmart, and get some more pants. But yeah, man, I said all that to say this, man. I got a call last night, well, this morning. One of my partners was telling me somebody had got shot by the police. And I'm looking like, well, shit, how you get shot by the police? You know what I mean? Like, is you serious? Like, how I look at it, man, these people walk around with guns and they on their job. They here to do a duty. Now they supposed to be public service workers, but I'm not gonna get flipped out the mouth with nobody with a gun, man. Man, listen, man, I ain't trying to go to jail. I ain't trying to get shot. Man, listen, write me that ticket or take me to jail. I'll bond out. I ain't got time to be going high speed chases with the police or none of that type of shit. I got bond money, man. Whatever I got going on, I'll bond my ass out. And I definitely ain't gonna do nothing that ain't gonna give me no bond. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, bro. I'm not gonna put myself in that predicament, man. I'm not. I'm not gonna ride around with guns when I ain't supposed to have a gun. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ride around like that. I don't want that type of um I don't want that type of vibe with me. You see what I'm saying? You riding around with guns, you looking for trouble. You see what I'm saying? Guns are for to protect you and your family. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you got that fire at the house and you got that shit to protect your household, so be it. But ride around with pistols and shit, man, you looking for trouble, man. Nigga ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that do that, they deserve whatever they get. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you inviting. You inviting that type of shit to come around you. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, man, them police out there to do their job. And they damn sure gonna do it. You got to do your job. So we ain't, you know what I mean? We ain't living like that, man. So anyway, the man ended up losing his life. I don't know all the details to it, but they say he had a gun. The police probably seen a gun, and shit went down. And sometimes, man, people will choose when to leave here. You see what I'm saying? Some people just be like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna rock out." You see what I'm saying? That's why I say you can't be around everybody. He had a young lady with him. You see what I'm saying? She was probably dating him, or uh, uh, he probably ran into her at the club, and they was gonna go do whatever they was gonna do, and she got caught up in in the madness. She got caught up in the madness, man. Now look, she done got shot up, and he done got shot up. Can't be around crash dummies. Once you know an individual in the car with a gun, get your ass up out that car. Don't sit up there and wait for some shit to go down. It's too late then. If this individual ride around with a gun, he riding around with a gun for a certain reason. She in the car with him. The police knew he had a gun, seen the gun, and shit went left. You see what I'm saying? He might have made the conscious decision and said, "Fuck it." He didn't give a damn about the passenger in the car. You know what I mean? He went and rocking out with the police, and the police got him up out of here. Him and the girl got shot up. You see what I'm saying? Crash dummy. She should have got up out the car. Why would she continue to sit in the car like that, man? Like I say, man, y'all females, y'all got to think. A lot of y'all be single moms and all type of stuff, man. You put your children in a vulnerable situation when they lose a parent. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, man, y'all got to do better out here, man. That's all it is. You just got to do better. I'm just here to make you think. I'm just here to encourage you to do better. That's all. That's all. Other than that, man, with the lit read, what's going on with y'all today? Yeah, some people quit to go with anger. You're right. I was one of them people at one time, but I always thought, you know what I mean? Like I get mad about some shit, but I ain't gonna um put myself in jeopardy where I'm losing my life or something like that, or I ain't doing something that jeopardize my life. I won't give a damn how mad I get. I think I'm proactive. I see shit way ahead of time. I'm not doing it. I ain't going. I'm like boss man D'Lo. I ain't going. Nah, I sit back there and read about it or look at the news and see it. You see what I'm saying? Hear about it. I ain't got time for it, man. That's why I just keep my wife with me. I keep all crash dummies away from me. I know what my wife's gonna do. I know what she gonna do and what she ain't gonna do. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got time for that. My life ain't in jeopardy. With with other people, can you say that? That's why I don't like to go places with large amount of crowds. You see what I'm saying? If I do, I got my head on somebody to call me. But yeah, I'm watching everything, man. You got to keep your head on the swivel. You just got to stay safe, man. We can't just be out here like that no more, man. And that person I say that just with the black culture, you semi right. It's a lot of that take place with the black culture, man. And we just got to do better as a people. See what I'm saying? Because you got, I don't know if you black yourself, but we got a lot of people that think like you. You see what I'm saying? So, um, they make rules for the black culture. If you go somewhere and it feel like it's just nigga laws, that's what it is. They made them laws just for a nigga because we don't know how to act everywhere we go. Just like here, we came here to check in. These people want at the embassy, they want a $500 deposit. A 500 deposit, man, just to stay the night in the room. But like I was telling my wife, I get it, man, because you got these niggas that come here, man, and had these parties in here, tell these people room and everything. Now it make it hard for everybody else that want to come here and have a stay. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't believe they charge everybody 500, but if you're African American, they damn sure gonna charge you at 500. I can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? We suffer from the inhabitants thereof. You see what I'm saying? You gonna suffer from how other people behave, man. Regardless, you can be like I said, man. You got black people and you got niggas. It's a difference. You got white people and you got crackers. It's a difference. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, and I understand that, so I don't get emotional attached when I see how shit moving. You understand? Because I'm out here every day. I get it. No, I ain't got none of that, man. But like I say, but anyway, man, they charged us 500 deposit, bro. And I'm talking about they ain't hold it. They like took that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So we gonna check out. We gonna check out today. So it should, like I say, I don't know how long it's gonna take to get back on there, depending on the banks and all that type of shit. But like I say, man, that black culture shit, like you said, it can hurt you though. It definitely can hurt you, man. But I don't think none of these white folks getting charged no $500 for no deposit because they gonna buck about that shit. Why are you charging that much? I'm calling corporate. You know what I mean? They know they rights, man. You know what I mean? But like I say, man, this shit wow. What y'all got going on today, man? What's up with this Floyd Mayweather, man? They keep talking about Floyd broke. Talking about Floyd got to fight again at age 49. Just because he got to fight again at age 49 don't mean he broke. I feel as if, man, once you like sign up with them folks, like you bound it to them for life. You see what I'm saying? Like you got a lot of entertainers that up at age 60, 70 years old still performing. You don't think the people want to take a break? You don't think they want to just chill and live their life? They can't. They got to keep going on, man. They made a deal. You know what I mean? They made a pact. They signed up for that shit. That don't mean they broke. They just got to keep working. They just got to keep working. That's just like a retired person. A retired person could be working for 20, 30 years. They retire and start working for a few years. Guess what they do? They go back to work. You see what I'm saying? Some people just don't know what else to do with their life. You know what I mean? But Floyd, like I say, man, Floyd got a lot of women he take care of. He got a lot of people, family. You know what I mean? This man spend a lot of money. You know what I mean? So his broke ain't my broke, or his broke ain't your broke. Don't never get that twisted. But like I say, man, it don't take all that, man, to live a happy life, a decent life, and all that, man. That's more mental torture. The more money you got to make, man, that's more mental torture. You see what I'm saying? Shit. As long as I got my affairs in order, man, as long as I got me a house and this shit here, that, man, I don't care nothing about the rest of that shit. As long as I'm able to move around and travel and do what I want to do, I don't care nothing about the rest of that shit. No, man. I just want to live basic. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna be basic. You know what I mean? Yeah, just don't live outside your means. Whatever you do, just don't live outside your means. 'Cause at the end of the day, man, it's gonna backfire. That shit gonna backfire your ass so nasty. It ain't gonna be funny. I gotta go get me another omelet, man. Hold on. I'll be right back. You wanna talk to him, baby? This one whole shit done walked off and went over there. So the dude seen me, he was like the same thing. I was like, yes, sir. She done came and went in front of me. I'm like, oh, I ain't trying to skip you, ho. But you see, he acknowledged me like anyway, like bitch, what's going to? I don't like hoes like that. See me, that I usually plug bitches out like that. I plug a bitch out like that.
So fine, never.
Yeah, I don't like certain females, man. Like them hoes that done got BBLs and all that type of shit, them low self-esteem hoes that think they something and all that because they got an ass done. Oh, bitch don't give a fuck about your ass because you don't pay for your ass to get done, hoe. You better make sure all your cells and all that shit add up the right way. Bitch. You don't modify your body and thinking your shit gonna operate the same way, hoe. You retarded. When hoes like that should be get counted as a lease. Bitch walking around thinking she's something because she got ass on her and shit. Man, hoe, sit your regular ass down for it. I can't stand hoes like that. Garbage ass hoes. Them hoes like that counted as a lease. Side to all the ones that's natural. I don't like them hoes in BBL. They got the wrong attitude, man. That's why they get it. That's why they get them BBL. So they can act shitty. So their attitude can be fucked up. You wouldn't even know them bitches was in the building if they ain't had no BBL. Them hoes be quiet as hell. Don't even want to say nothing. So fuck. And I'm sending their ass straight to the voicemail. Instead of trying to keep calm. If a bitch sending you straight to the voicemail, what that mean? A bitch busy or they don't want to talk. You supposed to say fuck it and move on. Why you continue to call the bitch back and they sending your ass to the voicemail? You knowing that they sending you to the voicemail and the bitch instead of calling back. Man, what kind of shit is this, man? I don't understand people, man. That crazy shit. Regular asshole. This whole got to deal with multiple niggas to average up to one nigga. And she thinking she the shit and all this crazy. I mean, you ain't shit. Bitch, you probably going to cry every night at your motherfucking house in the corner somewhere. But you know you regular than a bitch. And you ain't worth two flies smash. This bitch probably can't even cook grits. This bitch probably don't even know how to cook grits. And this bitch thinking she worth something. Man, go sit down somewhere. Fuck on to you. Regular asshole. Bitch looking like Miss Piggy with all the motherfucking lashes on and all that dumb ass shit. Miss Piggy was the first one with that shit on. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy. They were picking on black holes then. They were setting them up right then. I don't like that shit, man. Shout out to all the women that don't wear that shit, man. The fuck? I couldn't be no world leader or nothing. I outlaw weave, I outlaw BBLs, and I outlaw lashes. You hoes will have the right mentality under my regime. You won't be walking around here with that type of shit, with an attitude like that, fucking up the culture and shit. Right, like walking around with bonnets on and all that thing, you can shit hole. Walking around smelling like hot garbage. Ain't nobody got time for all that. Hold on, I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back like I left something. See that? See that omelet? That be harder than bitch. You see the smoke coming off this bitch. I got an all veggie omelet with cream cheese in that motherfucker. So y'all got to come to the embassy. If y'all gonna travel and you gonna stay at a hotel, if you ain't staying in the Airbnb, you got to come to the embassy, man. You get your money worth. Come to the embassy, you get your money worth, man. Nice omelet, man. Nice omelet. That bitch cream cheese and veggies. Yeah, make America safer again. I agree. I agree, man. I feel real safe over here in Texas, man. They got this shit set up real good over here in Texas. I was just telling my wife, man, make America safer again, make America great again. You motherfucking right. I'm back. Yeah, I'm back like I left something. I appreciate it, man. I had to go out there and get my I had to go out there and get my omelet, man, my bacon omelet. Yeah, man, I apologize, man. I had a little rant just then, man, because I went up there and it's a chick, man. She just was like, she was like rude, man. She was like rude. I had went up there. See, I came down here when it first opened. And you know what I mean, I tipped the cook and I asked him to make my omelet a certain way. I put some money in the tip jar. So when he seen me come back up there, he said the same way. I said, yes, sir. So I guess she felt as if I was trying to skip her in line. Like, lady, I've been out here. You see what I'm saying? She came there with a rude attitude, ain't said excuse me or nothing, just cut in front of a nigga. I guess because she thinks she got a shape on her because she got a BBL. Who paid for that? You got a better bitch life. That's why I call BBL better bitches life. You see what I'm saying? Because that's all they do. Your life was shit at one time. You know, fuck around and got that BBL, and you feel as if now you getting shit on other people who ain't pay you no attention. Fuck you. You see what I'm saying? The fuck? I got a wife over there. She ain't got no BBL, and she'll put you to shame, ho. How about that? Huh? How about that? See, that's the type of shit I be on. You see what I'm saying? Like I say, oh, you got low motivation. You see what I'm saying? You can't do nothing with me. Yeah, that's total disrespect and attitude. Breakfast come with the room. Yes, they do at the embassy. I'm talking about home cooked breakfast. I ain't talking about no complimentary breakfast. I ain't talking about when you go out there and make your own waffles and pancake. Hell no, nah, man. You got a shelf right back in the back. They got breakfast potatoes. They got grits. They got eggs. You get omelets. You get fruit, omelets, fruits, bacon. I'm talking about different type of fruit, man. They got soda machines. They got oatmeal. They got everything in this bitch, man. Everything. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. If you can see back there. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Damn. You can see that thing back there? Way back there in that section back there. That's where all the cooks and all of that, man. They back there. It's cooked to order. See what I'm saying? And it come with the room. All the rooms are clean, sweets, and everything, man. You're done there want to move into the place. You get up and get this good ass breakfast. You see what I'm saying? You got children, they can come over here and eat up all the people food. I'm talking about bacon galore, sausage galore. They got sausage links, they got sausage patties, they got everything, man. This shit is, trust me, it's called the embassy. Wherever you go at, book in at the embassy. Man, listen, tell your mom to hold on. Say, mom, hold on. Tell mom to to log on, man, and subscribe to the channel. You see what I'm saying? Invite mom to subscribe to the channel.
You want some more juice? Or you have? Fine, thank you. Oh yeah? Yeah, okay. Fine, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for asking. See that? I came over here and asked if my wife wants some more juice. He can go over there to the machine and get us some more juice and everything. That's what these people do here, man. At the embassy. I don't go nowhere and spend my money where I'm not appreciated at. When I come here and spend my money, we appreciate it. The people act how they supposed to act. They understand that they here to provide a service. They not just at a job, but they understand they here to provide a service. and I accommodate for that service. We leave tips and everything, man. That's how we roll. And I suggest y'all roll the same way. Stop going to these places that don't show you no love and respect. You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? You paying for this. You paying for this. These people supposed to come and treat you like this, man. Stop spending your money with people that ain't gonna show you no love, man. I don't care if it's a black owned business. If they not doing what they supposed to do, the hell with that black owned business. Go to somebody else. I love to see my people doing stuff. Don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, we work too hard for our money just to give it up. Don't do that, man. Love and respect. I know you've been subscribed. I know. Love and respect. I highly appreciate it, man. Cause like I said, I ain't doing this for no finances and nothing like that. I just love doing this, man. I love to talk with y'all. I love to have daily conversations. You see what I'm saying? I want to know what's going on with you. I want to know what's going around in your area. You see what I'm saying? This ain't all about what I want to talk about. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. It's all love here, man. You see what I'm saying? I just don't like foolishness. You understand what I'm saying? Like we just need to be better people with attitudes and all that. I'm talking about black folk. We just gotta be better. We just got to do better. Man, listen. My wife had a omelet yesterday, and she had the shelf recommendation, and it came with cream cheese. I never in my life had an omelet with cream cheese in it. I just now started adding jalapenos to my omelet because I do a veggie omelet. So this morning I got up and added cream cheese to my omelet. Man, it's amazing. It brings so much flavor to it. It's ridiculous. I never get another omelet without cream cheese. Mm, this is my second one. This is my second one, y'all. This is my second one. But like I say, man, whatever y'all like doing, just make sure you get a chance to do it. Cause that keep you sane. That keep you insane. Like that keep your sanity straight. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if I'm using the right term or what, but it just make you feel good, man. If you not, if you haven't been yourself lately, man, do something that get you back to being yourself. You see what I'm saying? Don't never go out your element. Don't never go outside your element, man. We got to stay positive, man. We got to surround ourselves by positivity. You know what I mean? If you hang around by angry people all the time, you're gonna be the next angry person. If you hang around people that think positive, that's all you're gonna do is you surround yourself with what you want to be, that you want to come in your life. So I cut all that bullshit out, man. Cause me personally, I said, man, how I grew up, I ain't got nothing but street friends. I had to cut that shit short. Cause it's more to life than that. When you was in the streets, it was cool to have street friends, but you ain't in the street no more. So why you gonna have street friends? I need corporate friends now. I need investors. I need that different type of shit like that, man. I need friends that gonna get on the road and travel with me and my wife when we go somewhere. You know what I mean? I want to, shit, nigga just want something different out here. Mm, West Queen T, good up there. Ah, listen, I don't eat meat, pause, but Bun B, Trill Burgers, they got the best burgers in the world. Boy, I had that vegan burger. Oh my God, I went to the rodeo and I had the vegan burger at the rodeo. My wife had got the OG burger, right? She ate her burger and I let her taste some of mine. She said, boy, the vegan burger tastes better than that burger. It had more flavor to it. Not saying it wasn't good, but the vegan burger would just had more flavor. Long story short, I had to run it back last night. Well, I went right to Trail Burger. Not at the rodeo, but I pulled up to the location and went through the drive-through. Man, listen, that Trail Burger place stayed more packed than Starbucks and Chick-fil-A put together. On my mama. Man, that shit was busy from sun up to sundown, from open to close. I'm talking about you couldn't find nowhere to park. Bitch was parking down the road, walking miles to get to that bitch, man. Man, them burgers good as hell, boy. I am not lying, boy. If you ever get a chance to taste Trill Burgers, Trill Town, man, pull up. Best burgers on the planet. And the baby.
Yes,
Huh?
for sure.
She said for sure, boy. The best burgers on the planet, boy. And they got the vegan. They got vegan burgers, man. The vegan patty look like a regular patty down there. It's a little thinner, but that bitch is fire. Man, that shit so good. And then we went to Papa Duke's. That's the only places we ate at. We only ate at Trill, and we went to Papa Duke's. Papa Duke's is one of my favorite places when it comes to coming here to Houston to eat, man, because I like fish. So they got a widespread menu that got fish and shit on it, man. So I ended up getting that trout last night. I ended up getting that trout yesterday. We went there around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, about 3:30. Listen, as soon as we left that bitch, guess where I went at? I went to Trill Burger. Yeah, I had to get it. I had to get it, man, because I already knew once we got back to the room, my wife was gonna pull the stunt and she ain't gonna want to leave out no more. And then it started raining. So I was like, listen, man, we finna go get this burger. And I'm just gonna hold on to it till later. Man, we got to the room. I sat in the room for about 30 minutes. I ate half of that burger, saved it, woke up about 1 o'clock in the morning, popped that bit back in the microwave for 8 seconds, nigga, and went to destroying the burger. Telling you, bro. I'm telling you, if I ain't, you know what I mean? If I knew it was gonna last, I get a couple of them and take it back home to Florida with me. But you know what I mean? It's worth every penny, but shout out to Bun B. I like watermelon. What a watermelon emoji mean? What that chicken wing? I used to like chicken wing, but I ain't eat meat. Boy, listen, I ain't eat pork dinner 20 years. I ain't eat meat in about 5 or 6 years. What the lit read? Top of the morning. Yes, it is. Who going to church today? I know some of y'all got that Bobby Jones on, that Kurt Franklin fan in the background. Hmm? Y'all gonna praise the Lord today? You love chicken wing? When I was eating chicken, I like that all flats. I ain't like them drums. I ain't like them bam bams. That's what I call them. Them drums. I call them bam bams. I don't know what's up with that chicken these days, bro. I can't deal with it. That shit ain't the same, boy. Oh, you don't like watermelon? Why you don't like watermelon? Oh, you love the steroid drums? Them bitches full of steroids. You right. I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. I hate them big ass drums, man. Then I hate the drums that you like. It's like layers of meat in it. Like that bitch, like you bite half of that drum off, you still got another half to go. Like all that meat under that shit. I don't know what that is, man. That shit way different. I grew up in the '90s. You know what I mean? That chicken wing was different back in the '90s, man. This shit bioengineered right now, so I can't. I'm gonna have to bypass that. Shit, because it's good for you, man. It's a good source of vitamins and stuff, man. That watermelon do so much for your body, man. It's ridiculous. Especially if you got the watermelon with the seeds, man. If you get that seedless watermelon, that shit ain't nothing but sugar. It ain't nothing but sugar, man. You gonna fuck your body up, man. But if you got them seeds in it, that shit gonna provide so much for your body. And it's natural water. It's natural water. It's better to eat the watermelon than drink a water bottle. Facts. Facts. Can I buy the apple while breaking the tooth? Um, I wouldn't try it. You see what I'm saying? Like ever since I done had these in my mouth over 20 years. So when I first got them, these 22 carats. So when I first got them, I always they tell you the do's and don'ts. You see what I'm saying? Like you don't want to bite no candy apples. You don't want to bite nothing hard. You see what I'm saying? Like that, because you could damage them or you can loosen them or whatever. But no, I don't bite down on shit like that. If I'm gonna eat an apple, I'm gonna slice that bit with a knife and eat it like that. Yeah, the watermelon with the seeds are the best ones, man. You got to get the seed. And now listen now, you can get some with the seeds that got the little seed, but they don't. If it's not the black seed, it ain't the right one. I'm just being all the way real with you. You got to find the one with the black seed. It provides the best health benefits for you. Thank you, thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm definitely going. I don't want to end my joint on this breakfast, but I'm gonna definitely have a good time eating this breakfast. I highly appreciate you stopping in. No, I ain't restricted for eating nothing. I eat food all the time. I just told you they come with do's and don'ts. Just like everything. Everything come with do's and don'ts. Mississippi only used to bring one up. Yeah, when that watermelon season come in, you got to go and get them watermelons, man. Stack up on the watermelons. You can make watermelon juice, put that bitch in the blender, blend it all up. You see what I'm saying? And see, I put them in jars and go to drinking them. Moderation. Everything is in moderation. But you can't go wrong with eating watermelon, man. You can eat watermelon. You got to eat that just in moderation. So, like I said, you getting natural water from it. It provides water and natural sugar that your body, you know what I mean, don't really get. We usually get artificial sugar. That watermelon with the black seeds provide natural sugar. Coconut water, all that shit you supposed to drink. It's prefer to have one of them than a bottled water. Yeah, it's definitely good for us, man. Fruit period. Fruit period. If you eat grapes, eat fruit period, man. It got natural water in it. You ain't gotta drink all them damn water bottles. The water bottles don't do nothing for you, man. It ain't really got there ain't nothing natural in the water bottle. I keep telling my wife, we already pay for water. I don't want to keep paying for water. We pay a water bill. Drink that shit up out the faucet. So the water bottles, they come from them plants, man. You don't know what's really going on with the water bottles. When I was coming up, man, when I was a jit, we used to play outside and we get thirsty, we'll drink out the water hole. I grew up drinking water hole water. Straight out the water hole, turn that bitch on and go to drinking that bitch. Get full as hell. I ain't seen a kid drink out the water hole since I was a kid. How many of y'all drink out the water hole right now? Show of hands. How many of y'all drink out the water hole right now? Yeah. But let me ask y'all this. Why are they using GMO? Why are they biologically engineering food. What's the purpose? To me, they've been doing it. They just not telling you that's what it's called. We know we in the era of information right now. These people been doing this shit. They just tell you what they've been doing. You got to pay attention to nature. If the animals ain't doing it, you shouldn't do it. I'm gonna say it again. We should pay attention to nature. If the animals are not doing it, we shouldn't do it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'd rather drink that water. I would drink that water all the time, man. That came out there from the mountains. When I went to Puerto Rico, we went to Puerto Rico. We was in the we was in the rainforest and they had a waterfall, freshwater waterfall. A lot of people are scared to drink the water. Man, I had a water bottle. I dumped that shit out, that what I had in there, and I filled that bitch up with water. That shit was so refreshing. That shit just you can just feel that shit just going down your body. It was just doing something to it. A lot of people like, man, you might get worms, you might do this. You know what I mean? These dumb niggas back here in America. Hey, you might get it. Man, ain't nothing happen, man. Ain't nothing happen. You gonna get worms drinking that shit out in water bottles. That's what you gonna get. Yeah, I need that stuff from the earth, man. We live off the land. We live off the land. That's how you supposed to live, off the land. Off the land. If you gonna eat anything, you should eat that fish up out the water, man. Get you a fishing pole, cast that line in that water, and snatch that bitch right up out the water. We shouldn't be eating carcass. We shouldn't be eating meat. We shouldn't be eating these animals, man. We should be only eating fish, man. Fish, fruit and vegetables, man. That's gonna do better with your body. Since I've been going that route, man, I've been feeling good. I've been feeling real good, man. I don't really have them crazy bowel movements. When I do use the bathroom, I ain't stinking up the hallways or none of that shit. You don't even know I went in there and did a number two. Cause I don't put that carcass in me. You see what I'm saying? I don't put that flesh in me. Yeah, they got all that in there, man. We don't supposed to be drinking that. We got to refrain from drinking that, man. You notice how everything went from cans, from bottles to cans to plastic. Everything is in plastic right now. Everything, man. Everything. Even your condiments are in plastic, man. You consuming a lot of that stuff on a daily basis, man. Why? Like, why are we consuming all that stuff? Why have they modified the way they package things now? Like even the lettuce, man. I seen like a little documentary. Um, they was in China, man. They make lettuce is plastic. Even the egg. When you crack an egg and cook an egg, you can see plastic. You can see plastic. My mom used to tell me that was stars. Man, that's plastic. If you Google right now on your phone, take your phone and Google how much plastic does the average person consumes daily, and you're gonna be shocked to hear how much plastic an average person consumes daily. Go on Google right now and ask Google how much plastic does an average person consumes daily. Yeah, you eating plastic, man. You eating plastic. That's why I say, man, it's a lot of this shit, man. You gotta do your research, man. You just can't put everything in your mouth, man. You just can't put everything in your mouth. Happy weekend. I heard that. You don't eat anything that breathe the same air as you. But like I was saying, man, nature will teach you a lot of things. If you don't see the animals messing with it, you shouldn't mess with it. I bet you bet for the bird watchers. I bet you can't really get too many animals to drink a bottle of water. They'll wait for rain to come. and drink the water off the ground before they drink that bottled water, man. Trust. You got to do better, man. That's why I eat these vegetables, man. I know too much ain't gonna happen with these vegetables, man. And I'm getting a source of you know what I mean? I'm getting the right source of nutrition. But this shit expensive though, man. Everything done got expensive. Everything done got expensive, man. I went to Papa Duke's last night. We had got a spinach dip. They told me it come with crab. Man, I don't want no crab in my spinach dip. The man came out and said, are you allergic to crab? Nah, I just don't want no crab in my shit. I don't eat shellfish. You understand me? To me, a crab is like a water roach. Shrimp and all that shit, that's like a roach, man. They in the same family. I don't eat that shit. That shit is meant to cleanse the ocean, man. It filters, it cleans the bottom of the ocean. I don't want no bottom feeders. I don't want nothing that's a cleanup, man. I don't want to eat no cleanup no cleanup. I don't want to eat no cleanup animal. Do I hit the gym? I need to. All my life I played ball. You see what I'm saying? Once I hit that adult age and went to having families and stuff like that, man, I just been chasing the bag. You see what I'm saying? I don't really too much devote too much time into working out, but I need to. I need to. I'm glad you said that because um I had said to myself, man, this month I'm gonna get in that gym, man, and do my third dizzle. So I'm glad that you mentioned that. Yeah, that's what you need to do. Start a vegetable garden. Start a big one, man, because I damn sure come and buy some of that shit for y'all. That's why I want to move to Texas. I want to move to Texas, man, so I can begin to start farming and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? I want to get into the business of selling cattle and stuff like that. Yeah, that's big business around here. It's a lot of stuff I want to get into, man. It's a lot of stuff. Like I said, I want to do some of that farming. You know what I mean? Not for um not for money, but just for you know what I mean, a good way of living. And then I want to do my food truck. Like I said, I told y'all before I had a restaurant, and I want to do my food truck. You know what I mean? I want to you know, grow my own vegetables off the land. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, just live that type of life right now. Self-sufficient. That's what you gotta be, man. You gotta be self-sufficient, man. And all that is, bro, is not being lazy. That's all that is. Self-sufficient is not being lazy. The worst thing that could ever happen was convenience. Convenience destroyed us. Convenience, making everything convenient, meaning like you don't put in no work, you don't put in no effort for nothing. You see what I'm saying? Everything is instant gratification. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes things is meant to be delayed for a certain reason, man. You see what I'm saying? But that's just like these crops. It's a certain time of year when you gotta plant, and a certain time of year that you pick your crops. You see what I'm saying? But with all this GMO, this food that got all this modification, it ain't got time to wait on that. Everything is instant. They need it now, and that shit ain't doing nothing but messing up the body. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get to the point that we'll be self-sufficient and we gonna get up there and put in the work. You see what I'm saying? Not clocking in doing the work, but putting in the work that you need for your own self and your home and your family and stuff. The same 8 hours you go out there and put in that job, you're gonna have to turn around and put the same 8 hours into for yourself. I'm not discouraging nobody not to go do them 8 hours. All I'm saying is don't neglect your 8 hours for yourself and yours. Hey, what's going on? Green Howard with the lip read. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man. I'm pushing that. I'm pushing that healthy life. I'm pushing um That healthy mindset, the mindset. You see what I'm saying? The mindset. That's all. We just want positive everything, man. I'm 46 years old. So, the rest of my time here, I just want to be positive, man. I want to be positive. You know what I mean? I want to do positive things. I want positive things to happen for me. I want to have positive friends. You see what I'm saying? I want to be around positive family members. I don't want to go through all that bullshit, man. I don't been through that already. I don't fought my whole life um on that other shit, man. I wanna, you know what I mean? I just wanna just do regular shit right now. I just and it ain't all about the money, man. It ain't all about the money. Money, right? Money does a lot of good and does a lot of bad. Money brings jealousy, man. So people ain't got it. If you look like you doing well, man, people get jealous on you, but they don't really know what you're going through. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love Texas, man. I can get up and put on my favorite jeans day after day after day with my cowboy boots on, and ain't nobody gonna look at you strange. When I go back to Florida, man, you gotta put that shit on, man. You gotta look like something, man. You gotta look like you got something running, man, or you gonna be counted as the least. And like I say, man, that developed mental torture because you gotta keep up with the Joneses. Everybody keeps saying they ain't doing it, but you are doing it. You subconsciously doing it, man. Plant your own seeds now. The community gardens and the products grow your own food. Right now, I have seeds growing in my house. Don't trust the market. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to do that, man. We got to, and it's all about being self-sufficient. That's all it is. You see what I'm saying? Because you monitoring your own. You see what I'm saying? You know what you spraying your stuff with. You know what you watering with. You know how you taking care of it. When you go to the market, they there for economic reason purposes. They there to mass feed people, so they don't care on what they use to, you know what I mean, to get this shit to grow that fast like that. You understand what I'm saying? And then we got to get the back preserving that stuff in them jars and stuff. When I was coming up, man, my grandma used to preserve. My grandma like 90 something right now, and she can still tell you how to preserve, how to put it in them jars and make it last. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what they're supposed to be there for. That's what your grandma supposed to be there for. But these new grandmas, they want to be something else. They getting their bodies done and they getting BBLs and they ain't got them throwback grandmas like that no more. So I appreciate what's still around me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Cause I learned coming up seeing all that. Like I said, these grandmas now, it ain't the same no more, man. See what I'm saying? So we got to encourage the ones that still being grandmas. We got to encourage the ones that still being mothers. We got to put them above everything. You see what I'm saying? No, we don't need no mass feeding. No, we don't need none of that, bro. But that ain't right. But not like once you feeding the masses, now you got to feed the masses medication. That's what all this medication. Why you think they got all these children that's obese and all this? Man, you got these children. That's why sports are going down. That's why sports are going down because these children can't even play sports. You see what I'm saying? I got a homeboy that coach little league basketball, and it's kind of hard for them to have a league going because all the kids they got medical issues, man. They can't even run up down the court. They get tired fast. They don't even play full court no more. They play half court, all because of the food. But nobody don't want to say nothing. See, that's the type of shit we supposed to be voting on. We don't supposed to be voting on who we want in office. We supposed to be voting on that we don't want this type of food to be in our grocery stores and shit like that. I don't know. Now, you start getting stuff like that on the ballot, I go to voting. I ain't gonna vote on who I want in charge of me. I ain't doing nothing like that. I'm a man myself. You can't tell me what the hell to do. But we need to vote on how the food is growing and what kind of medication and everything these people putting out here. Well, because you got people in Jamaica and stuff that's natural herbalists, man. And them people be 100 and some years old and don't like it or none of that shit, man. They've been living a good life. But they be trying to like censor them people, man, for putting out the information, man, because they want you all on medication, bro. And that medication, it might help one thing, but it's fucking up two other things. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to go back to the doctor. Oh, we found this. Now you got to put you on this medication. Before you know it, you taking about 15 different type of medications, man. That shit ain't cool. That shit is not cool, bro. So I'm trying to vote for stuff like that. I want to vote to not, um, I want to vote for shit like that. I ain't voting for nobody to be in control of me. What y'all think about that medication, man? And I ain't trying to offend nobody who's taking it, but I'm just saying, is that medication really helping you? Like whoever taking medication out there, is it really helping you? Be honest, man. I'm done with this shit right here. I'm gonna get me a bowl of cereal. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I'm gonna get me a bowl of cereal. I use water. I don't drink milk. I put water in my cereal. I put water in that bit. Hold on, I'm gonna go get the cereal real quick and a cup of water. Hold on. But there's some cereal and some water. I'm pouring that water right in the cereal, dude. That's what I do right there. I ain't drinking no milk. I ain't drinking no animal milk. You be better off drinking some titty milk than the animal milk. I use some water. What up, brother? What the lit read? We still in Houston right now. We still in Houston right now, man. We trying to figure out if we gonna stay another day or leave, man. It take about 15 hours to get back. How long will it take to get back to Florida?
Yeah, 15.
15 hours, man. 15 hours, B. So we trying to figure out, man, are we gonna do them 15 or we gonna say fuck it and do the 15 later? I don't know. What y'all got running today? It's spring break down here in Houston. They got cheerleading competition and they got the rodeo, man. We were estimated during this whole time, this month, within 20 days, they expect to have over 3 million people. Yeah, yesterday I got these. I ran into Love and Hip Hop, Rosita. Yeah, man, we ran into Rosita yesterday, man. Shout out Rashida, man. Rashida was in her boutique working. Yeah, she was in the Galleria Mall, her and Kurt yesterday. He was in there working, man. I was shocked to see that one. Using them type of celebrities, man, you know, they just gonna be, they ain't gonna be working in there. They might own businesses, but they ain't gonna be in there working. Rashida was inside her boutique working, boy. Last time I went to Florida, they told me not to go to Florida. Why they told you that? I'm trying to understand that. Last time you went to Florida, they told you not to go to Florida. Why they told you that? Why they told you not to go to Florida? Hey, are you all right? They say, you leave, you come on vacation, you leave on probation. Is that what they told you? Yeah, because you have so much fun. You go to seeing how these people be wilding out in Florida, man, hanging out, doing what they want to do, playing their music loud, standing on cars, doing all type of shit in the middle of the road. You be like, oh shit, you can live like this? You go to doing it, then boom, you get arrested. Now they gonna put your ass on probation while you was on vacation. That happens now. You have too much fun. When you come here to Florida, man, you have too much fun. In Florida, there's no hold bar, man. You can down there do what you want to do in Florida, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like a lot of them states, man, like this state right here, I haven't seen no wild shit like I see back home. It's a real clean state. It's like they care about their shit. I can't tell you, bro. All I know is they say you come on vacation, you leave on probation. Everybody I done met that went from Florida, they came down here one time, they ain't never leave. I know a lot of people like that, bro. They come down here and visit somebody, they run into a female, they run into a couple of niggas that know how to get some money down here. They get caught up in the row and they don't ever leave. They become a resident. So what happened? What was you doing then? Like what are you doing? Like what are you saying? What was you doing? Is what I'm trying to figure out. You talking about you weren't doing none of that. Like what you were doing. What you were doing, B? I'm trying to figure out what place I went to that I won't go back to.
I want to go back to Tennessee.
My wife said she wouldn't go back to Tennessee.
Just only because of the mountain. I can't.
Yeah, we
It's
went to,
beautiful to see, but being on that
well, yeah, that part of Tennessee. We was in what is it called
Edinburgh,
Gatlinburg. Yeah, we was up in the mountains, man. We had got one of them cabins. And that's the scariest shit that you can ever experience in your life, boy. Listen, they ain't got, man, listen. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Gatlinburg either. I've been in Florida too long. I got to move around. You were smoking on the beach? Why would you want to smoke on the beach? Now you can't smoke on the beach, bro. That's some white folk area, but on the beach, them white folks don't play about their beach. And then the beach is their main attraction. You see what I'm saying? So you got all type of people that come from all over the globe to come to them beautiful beaches in Florida, man. So they don't want to see too many people smoking shit on it. I don't care if it was weed or a cigar. They ain't want to see that. Not at the beach. You about the only one smoking on the beach. I'm quite sure you ain't see nobody else smoking on the beach. You're supposed to fire that bitch up in the car and then go to the beach. Or go out there in the water and smoke that shit. So what happened when you were smoking on the beach? They locked you up? Like what happened? What was the end game? I'm from Florida. I ain't never go smoking on the beach. You gotta respect everything around you. Like the day before yesterday, I was smoking a joint. I threw that bitch out the window, and I told my wife, man, I felt bad throwing that bitch out the window because I don't see no trash on these people's highways, on their side of their roads, or none of that shit, bro. I felt bad even throwing that bitch out the window. I was like, boy, I hope nobody call the police on me and say I was littering. Cause you got some people that do that. I was in Indiana one time and threw some shit out the window. Man, the car that was behind me pulled up on the side of me and told me they was gonna call the police on me. Cause I threw some trash out the window. I bullshit you now. I ain't never was told that ever. Yeah, it's certain places that don't play that shit, man. And as I get older, I respect it. I respect it, man. Cause you don't want to be in a nice, clean environment. You would want to be around a place like that where people care about their surroundings like that, man. You see what I'm saying? When I was ignorant and ain't know no better, I used to think there was some police ass people, man. But they just love where they at, man. You can't get mad because a person um patronize they town or state like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, you pulled at the parking lot with no lights on. Yeah, you could have found yourself in a conundrum. That could have been detrimental because you could have put yourself in danger and somebody else in danger because you didn't have the lights on. It happens. I do that sometimes too. They definitely will pull you over like that, bro. But they like you said, they let you go. They let you go. They seen that you went impaired, you weren't drunk or nothing, so they let you go. They know people come down there to Florida to hang out, man, have a good time. So they don't really be trying to, you know what I mean, step down on you like that. You understand what I'm saying? But Florida's like a lenient state when it comes to that type of shit, man. They don't really too much you know, cause no problems when we trying to come hang out. You better not go to Indiana with that bullshit. Them big cornbread eating motherfuckers up there, boy. They were going, boy. You go out there violating. What part of Florida you was at? What part of Florida you was in? Orlando, Jacksonville, Miami, Lauderdale. Where you was at? Tallahassee, where you was at? What part of Florida? Florida, a big state. It take about 10 hours to get out of Florida, man. That's the only thing I hate traveling outside of my state. That bitch takes so long to get out of, man. From where I'm at, it's gonna take about 8 hours to get out of that bit. From Miami to the top of the panhandle in Florida, it's gonna take 10, 11 hours to get out that bit. Florida got so much land, it's ridiculous, bro. What part of Florida he was in, G? What that is? I don't know what that is. What that is? PCB. What that is? Pensacola Beach. What is it? Pensacola Beach? What beach that? What is PCB? What's that? Hey, what is PCB? I asked him what part of Florida he was at. He said PCB. What is that? Pensacola Beach? He said, yeah. Yeah, you was at the top of the panhandle. Yeah, you was at the top of the panhandle, man. Pensacola they got nice beach areas and stuff like that. You gotta come a little bit further down south, man, like Sarasota, Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. The beaches get better. They're like the furthest down south you go, the beaches get better. What time it was? Around spring break when you went? Oh, the Panama City Beach. Okay. Panama City Beach. Oh yeah, you went during spring break time and shit. Where you from? New Orleans? You from like Louisiana somewhere? Alabama somewhere? I ain't never been to Panama City Beach. I don't think I never been to Panama, period. The farthest I went over there hanging out with Tallahassee. I used to live in Tallahassee. I went to college in Tallahassee. Now you all right? No, the farthest I went was Tallahassee. I lived in Tallahassee. I ain't never go to Panama. No, I ain't going there. I ain't going there. No, I ain't going there, boy. I gotta go. I gotta, you know what I mean? Because when you get up there, it's like they understand niggas a little bit better, man. The further down Florida you go, they understand niggas a little bit better. They know niggas gonna do certain shit down there in Florida, boy. Down when I'm at, them niggas gonna bring out them birds. The niggas gonna hang out. Them niggas gonna have that music playing. Them niggas gonna stand on them cars. They gonna block them streets off. They gonna do all that shit, boy, and hang out all night long until they get tired. See, in Panama, they ain't allowing that, boy. They gonna put your ass in jail. They gonna bring out that paddock wagon and load all you niggas up and give you a no bond all weekend long until you see the judge. I ain't got time for that. So you trying to get me flagged? You see what I'm saying? What kind of question is that? Yeah, it's getting packed in the hill right now, boss. This shit be crazy, boy. Much love, man. You have a good day, brother. I don't know what to do today, bro. I kind of want to explore, go to some kind of landmark, do some film and all that type of shit, but I got to look at all this other shit. We got to look at them finances, bitch. I ain't rich. I'm a bill paid, and I ain't rich. Y'all have a good one, man. We gonna tap in a little later.